Okay. I mean, can we just keep doing that?
We could, but I'm not sure why we would. I feel
Yeah,
like
I
let's
don't-
travel to... Wait, didn't we?
The Vale Garden.
We unlocked
and then-
something, didn't we?
Yeah, no, there should. If you click on that area, there should be a pub.
Oh, there, the
Yeah,
singing
the
mandrake.
mandrake.
Alright, we can make your name a commission epic. To get ahead in the world, one must perform great deeds. The sallows spirit referring to blind pianist. The blind pianist improvises simple, meandering tunes at a piano in a corner of a Vale Garden pub. Commission, immortalized Chekhov Smiles in an art. Penny Dreadful. Chekhov Smiles is a possessing spirit who from time to time occupies some poor idiot's corpse and slinks around the streets cutting up people he takes a disliking to. The Singing Mandrake, if you want to become a sensation in Vale Garden, here's a place to start. Or literary ambitions. Vale Garden is a good place to pick up writing commissions. Out of these choices, I feel what you're drawn to, but do still tell me.
Okay, I mean, immortalized Jack of Smiles and another Penny Dreadful sounds perfect.
I fucking
But
knew
I'm
it.
also down for the Sallow Spirifer and the Blind Pianist, because that sounds like a fun story. A Penny Dreadful, by the way, I had to Google this. They're cheap serial literature produced during the 19th century. So it's like the equivalent of comic books, but in the 1800s.
Yeah, but just stories. I did know that, actually.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I had no idea.
Let's make one. Except a
Yeah.
bloody and exploitative tale of murder and ravishment, printing on flimsy paper for the entertainment of street urchins. Just your thing. Payment is finished. It meets the standard required. One murder every 4 pages is required. Begun a venture, commission immortalized check and Penny Dreadful, and I'm inspired. Oh, it's doing a lot of loading for just gonna show me text.
Yeah, I mean, I really hope you have to type something in. I really hope it forces us to write something.
I feel like
That would be actually...
I highly doubt there's literally any engagement besides read and click in this game. That was it. That's literally it.
That was it!
Alright, we can continue. You'll need to find suitable block hurling material.
Okay, so we want to increase our persuasiveness. So
we do it,
I think we actually go for the 20% chance.
and we succeed because we're so good.
Damn.
Oh, that's a nasty one. Actually feel quite ill reading that back. Marvelous. We can keep doing
So that one's just an evergreen thing that we can always do.
Yes, and we increased our persuasive by 4%. Now,
That's good.
theoretically, in the off time where we're definitely not recording, I could keep coming back here and just keep clicking this.
We could, but I don't feel like that's a good use of your time or my time.
Well, no,
And-
this is the universe. This is the timeline. No, it's also not timeline. This is just a part of time. How do you address this? I forgot normal people words for normal people time. What do people?
What do you
call,
mean normal people time? What do you mean?
Like what normal people consider a period of time throughout your day.
Normal people just call that time loop.
Okay, at some point in time when you're not here, you're off doing your shitty work and whatever, and we're not recording, and I can just click through here really quickly and get our persuasive up. I can do farming. I can do MMO farming.
You could do MMO farming, but I believe that we're betraying the audience there. We're giving them a edited version of what it's really like to play Fallen London.
Do you want me to just edit in like a few seconds every time of just me clicking through and go and somehow in auditory form bring across that I'm sitting in front of the computer in my undies with some cereal munching in the morning as I click through?
You know what? Yes. Actually, when you put it like that, you just edit in clips of you just clicking. I'm down for that. Fine.
It's just a few seconds.
But
Just
you
to get it across.
make a stream, right? And the stream is just you in your like pajamas eating cereal, clicking this, and waiting for the timer to reset.
It's me in a hot tub. I'm a hot tub
It's
streamer now.
you. You're a hot tub streamer. That'd be sick.
Hot
I'd be
tub
down
fall
for
in
that.
London. I make the lighting so it looks like sunless sea. It has these eerie green tones, and I'm like, guys, I've fallen out of my boat into this water. I don't know why it blows bubbles,
I've fallen into this hot tub.
and I can't get out.
I'd be down for that.
No,
bet
I'm not down for that. Fuck that.
I assume it's too much effort. Like, we can just figure out a way of increasing our persuasion whilst trying to have fun in this game.
Okay, which of these options would you like to have fun with then?
I would like to try the blind pianist story.
Alright,
See what
let's
that's all
go.
about.
So she improvises simple meandering tunes. Does she know she's being watched? You could speak to her at the end of her set. Or go to the cello spirit first and he's known as a dealer in souls. What does he want with the blind pianist?
I want to talk to the blind pianist. I'm gonna see what her deal is.
A chat with the blind pianist. You watch the blind pianist. She's hidden it well, but you're sure. The long teeth, the hint of sulfur behind the lavender water, yellow eyes behind smoked glass. She's the devil. A ripple of polite applause marks at the end of her set. Her music is unconventional. Even the bohemians don't know what to make of it. She sits next to you at the bar and orders whiskey. Expect me to drink blood or tears? She asks. My kin like to play the crowd. They threw me out of the brass embassy because I don't share their hungers. I see the cello's spirit back. He's an odd one. He says he only buys souls to return to their owners. But I'm not sure. I try to be friendly. But doesn't know you can trust the devil and that drinks whiskey.
Okay. It's
Right.
a cool introduction.
We now have favoring the pianist quality, and we've gained 2 intriguing snippets. And that was that.
Excuse me, that's it? Oh, let's go to the singing mandrake. Maybe we can do more with the
We
blind
are
pianist.
in the singing mandrake, but let's see. So, if you want to become a sensation, we can tell a risque joke. After the opening of a popular revue, a bishop waits on one of the more vibrant actresses at the stage door. Madame, he says. And, great.
Okay, we're telling a risque joke because I feel like that's exactly what me and you would do.
But we can also tell a politically dangerous joke. How does one distinguish a
Ooh.
master of the bazaar from a barrel of sheets urine? Let's hope the audience here is sympathetic. You don't want another spell in your Newgate. We can mock an insufferable poser. This fellow is sitting at the back of Singing Mandrake reciting, well, technically it's poetry. Each line is worse than the last. It's a public service. Anyway, he's in your favorite chair.
Did I ever
that's it.
tell you about the time me and my good friend went to an open mic night because he wanted to do poetry?
And then he got fucking wrecked.
It was really, really bad poetry. And, like, I had heard some of it before, but I was never really paying attention, because what the hell do I know about good poetry? I assumed that, like, he would, save the good stuff for the stage. He got on there, it was a 4-minute stream of consciousness. It's the only way I can describe it. And I've never felt more bad for another person in front of me. It was terrible. The crowd was really nice. They all clapped really loudly at the end of it. But I could feel the pain of the audience.
Can
as he's
you,
just
from
rattling
memory, recite some of it for our audience that we don't have?
Definitely cannot.
Damn.
I definitely cannot. But I remember a lot of it being about food, and I remember a lot of it, like, not making sense. Stuff like, he would say, like, put it in the microwave, 4 minutes, beep. It was just stuff like that, but none of it made a story. or really made any sense. Like, it wasn't a metaphor for anything, I don't think. I think it was just about his, like, how he eats.
Shadow, all the world's a kitchen, and all foods in their time play their parts.
Luke, that was better than anything he said.
I hope your friend does not find this video.
Oh, I kind of hope he does. I feel like he needs someone. He needs to find out that he's bad, but I don't have the heart to tell him.
So you're gonna accidentally tell him through the medium of
YouTube. Yes, yes, exactly.
Terrible.
One day he'll see this,
Absolutely
and
terrible.
one day he'll realize.
Just for
But
you,
until then, he'll be
I'll
bad.
make this a short. What are we
that'd be
doing,
so
by the
funny.
way? Are we making fun of his I feel like we've been making fun of some random guy I don't know's poetry. We've basically done this now.
I guess, yep, that's what we've done.
You meet each
Oh, we
line of his
succeed.
faultlessly with a cough, an off-color joke, or badly timed applause. Soon enough, he stumbles red-faced from the premises. A graceful crowd rewards you at the bar. Wow, we did it. They gave us 10 bottles of whiskey or wine or whatever that is. Wine, I guess. The mushroom
Great.
wine.
Yeah. Sounds like a good wine. Let's do that again. I think we want to tell a politically dangerous joke.
I think that we definitely succeed on this one. They'll remember that one. Let's hope the constables don't hear it from them. In the meantime, you're the center of attention. Always a pleasant place to be. Leave the mandrake with a bottle of good wine tucked under your arm.
We're getting more bottles? I feel like we got enough bottles.
We can also
So-
tell one
Ooh,
risky
we can-
one. You gotta laugh, and
Okay.
the ladies in the crowd seem less shocked and stimulated. That's a sign singing mandrake for you.
But a new option opened up.
Did it?
Chat to the
chat
tipsy spy.
A spy, so rumor has it. If you can get her talking, you might learn something useful. She's not indiscreet enough to say who she's spying for. A surface city? A tomb colony? Hell? But she does pause on some rather startling information about city politics. I played this because I want to know more about this world. And we are getting a little bit of information, but goddammit, what's a tomb colony? I feel like if I just read the wiki, I'll learn more about this world. It's not as exciting. The prose isn't as poetic and flowery, but I also don't have to stop every 10 minutes because I ran out of goddamn actions.
The wiki also charges you per minute you look at it, Luke. Sorry. Yeah. Would you like me to look up tomb colonies within?
No,
the...
no, I don't. We don't need to start spewing lore in the middle of this.
That is true. Is there any other options?
No, this is it. We've done everything in here.
Really? There's no long story thread, like, you know, the funny addicted.
No, there isn't. We can tell a shitty risque joke again, and then we succeed again, and that was that.
I feel like we should look up some risque jokes and say them every time we do that. But then again, we might get yeeted off of YouTube.
I have said terrible things on YouTube. I might be unemployable now, so.
That's you're full blown cancelled, dude.
So let's go. So might as well indulge in my literary ambitions now. I have this great idea about a book. So there's this bunch of dudes that need to bring this object to a mountain and throw it into the mountain. The mountain's a volcano, and I think I don't know. It might be an idea. Might not. I'm not quite sure yet.
It sounds pretty original to me. What would you do? How would you describe the dudes who throw it into the volcano? Would they be a
So there's
fellowship
a bunch of
some kind?
So there's a bunch of dudes whose like main characteristic is that they're short and out of the place. Then there's
Uh-huh,
one,
uh-huh.
like just a dude, but he's like a king of an ancient dynasty that kind of disappeared. And then there's like
Cool.
there's another short dude, but he has a long beard and he's good with an axe. And then there's a tall one with nice blonde hair, and he's very good with a bow, and he's like kind of this ancient race.
Your summary of this story, Luke, leads me to believe no one will ever read this.
Damn. All right. Well, let's see what Fallen London has to say about that. Valeguard is a good place to pick up writing commissions. A quick commission hymns to sobriety. A dauntless temperance campaigner has dared the sinful depths of Valegarden. That's one hell of a sentence. Holy shit. I mean, that is basically, if your friend would have read that, the applause would have been genuine. That reads like pure poetry. A dauntless temperance campaigner has dared the sinful depths of Valegarden. She's looking for someone who can bang 2 rhymes together. Oh, the second sentence didn't quite stick to landing, but
The second one, it didn't go great, but hey.
she watches you with considerable suspicion as you go through your work. As a poet, you are perilous and unclean, as a serpent of a chin ball. But she acknowledges the quality of your rhymemanship, thanks you politely, and pays you well. I've now 32 shots of Glim. How many goddamn currencies are there in here? We were paid in wine, we're paid in copper, we're paid in Glim. There's just echoes. There was another currency I know exists, but I already forgot.
Well, there's fate. That's credit card money. It's like real money.
No, but
yeah.
hang on, can we check in here how much we have? We have this. Yeah, we have this. Oh yeah, we fucking whispered hints is one. Oh yeah, also the moon pearls. There's so many currencies.
I believe. Hey, have a guess at how many currencies there are in Diablo Immortal.
In Diablo Immortal?
Yeah.
21.
Number.
Why you didn't have the wiki article open? Why you fucking ask me if you still need to Google it? You mistimed that.
I fucking massively mistimed it because now when I Google it, it just how much every model is how much money do I need to spend to beat Diablo Immortal, and it's like hundreds of thousands of pounds.
Anyway, making your name a commission epic. Write epic poetry on the mushroom harvest. A mushroom wholesaler is looking for a rising poet. He considers the art of the mushroom harvest to be an insufficiently explored subject for epic poetry and is prepared to pay to correct that. He has had difficulty finding work of sufficient quality. Everyone has to start somewhere, and mushrooms do have a certain glamour now? 400 stanzas of enthusiastic mycophilia are required to complete the commission. You'll need to build up Inspire to at least 5. Begun a new venture. Praising fungus in verse. Inspired is increasing. Can I keep clicking this? Ah, there we go. Here we are. These are persuasive challenges. Your persuasive quality is 60%. He surely can't expect you to go out and watch the mushroom harvest in person. Celebrate. Make up the details. He's not actually going to read the whole thing, is he? Well, these are our ways to get persuasive. We can keep kind of cycling through these.
We could. We've only got 5 actions left, so I guess we're just gonna cycle through.
Alright, let's cycle through for today. Let's commission another epic. 60%. You failed. The subject has now become more interesting on closer inspection. Commission Immortalized Jack. A tough challenge. You succeed in a persuasive challenge. And then again, we're now up to 36, and we succeed again. And then we do it again. We gotta fail at some point. Come on, fail! We failed. I don't know why I'm excited about failure, but...
Yeah.
We lose nothing if we fail.
So, in Diablo Immortal, there's 7 different currencies, but one of those currencies are stones, and there's 8 different stones, and you need all of them to do different things.
This is what the people come here to Fallen London. Lore about Diablo Immortal, the phone game, and how much money they need to spend on it.
I mean, we haven't had a good Blizzard rant on the channel yet, right?
No,
You haven't
but
ranted about
we
Blizzard.
don't need one.
What else am I supposed to do? I came here to read, Luke.
I came here to read Diablo Immortal articles. Why? This is why you show up to these Let's Plays, so you can read about Diablo Immortal.
Well, I can't read the game because, we spend all of our actions not going to the fucking garden at the end of hell. I'm really annoyed at that, by the way.
It would have been so much better if I just reached the promised Neverland.